Hey, welcome back to the Free Stuff Friday Your Carolina show. Our official dentist is here, Dr. Daniel Nickles. Hello, Doc.
Hello, sir. How are you?
How are you? I got sir. No, stop that. Now, stop that. Today want to talk about implants. You've been doing those a while.
About 20 years. I put my first implants in my last year in dental school in 1990. So it's been a
Well,
while.
You need to explain that because
Okay.
I don't know what that actually is.
An implant is actually a titanium post that's supposed to represent the root of your tooth.
Okay.
So anybody who's missing, one or more teeth is definitely a candidate for implants. And wherever the tooth is missing, we actually place the implant back into the jaw, and then we're actually to place a crown on top of that, restoring them back to form and function.
So that's as opposed to like a bridge, which is like fake teeth in a row or something.
Right. Essentially, what you do if you lose a tooth,
Yeah.
A bridge is like 3 crowns in a row.
Okay.
The disadvantage of a bridge is that you actually grind down the 2 opposing teeth.
Oh.
And so kind of ruin those. And average life of a bridge, the ADA says about 10 years, compared to an implant, which should give you a lifetime.
Now, let's talk about the difference between dentures, implants, and then veneers.
Okay, absolutely. A denture is, people call them plates, dentures, that sort of thing. And a denture is essentially just it's a set of acrylic teeth that sits on your jaw. Okay?
And you have to have a poly grip or something? I'm going by commercials.
Absolutely. With the lower, there's nothing to hold in.
Do you not? You're laughing at me, Jack. But do you not have to? Don't you have to have some sort of glue?
Kind of adhesive.
If you're going to stick a lower denture in, that's the only thing that's going to stick it in.
Yeah.
The only thing to hold it in is literally either an adhesive or just gravity, and they flop around.
But they don't help the upstairs.
The upstairs is good because you have a nice palate up there, so you get some suction when you put it up.
Okay.
But the bottom is a tongue, and that tongue and all the muscles move around, and the denture floats around in there. So, the standard of care now is to place at least 2 implants on the bottom. Mm-hmm. You place the denture and it clicks.
It's not going anywhere.
Look at that.
Now take it out.
Yeah, so you...
Okay.
How'd you do that? Let me sit there.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Look
awesome.
at that. I mean, but do you know what that means? That means I have security in life. It means I'm not subconscious.
That's right.
I don't think it's going to fall out. It's not going to flop in front of my girlfriend or something like that, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, now talk to me about...
And you don't want to flop in front of your girlfriend.
No, you don't. You don't want to do that. Let's talk about veneers versus something like this.
Veneers, if a tooth has been broken, chipped, discolored in some ways, instead of, the old years ago, they'd grind all your teeth down. People, I'm going to get my teeth capped. All the movie stars went out and got crowns put on their teeth. And, you grind away a lot of good tooth structures. Now, with the new techniques of veneers, especially some of the new porcelains, we're able to veneer or just lay a thin layer of porcelain over that tooth.
So you're not ruining what tooth is underneath.
You're not ruining it. You're actually preserving that. In some ways, you're strengthening it, and you get that beautiful Hollywood smile, and you still have your natural tooth structure.
And how durable, lifespan, etc.?
Some of the ones that we use is one called Lumineers. They actually have 25 years up to the very first was 25 years ago.
And so they fit on the front of the tooth.
They fit on the front of the tooth, yes.
And they're not coming off.
It's like putting new siding on the house.
It's like almost like a
Well, that's a good example. Like a coat of paint on a house. It sure makes it look better, doesn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, now tell me, are there people that would not be good candidates for, let's go back to implants.
Okay,
Are there people that wouldn't be good for that?
If you're in general good health, you're definitely a candidate for implants. Sometimes, our uncontrolled diabetic patients don't heal as well. They might have delayed healing. People who are heavy smokers, that's a tough one right there because, smoking has so many bad chemicals in it, carbon monoxide, and it actually starves the body of oxygen. It makes things hard to heal.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
You want to talk cost? Give us an idea on implants.
The cost of an implant is going to run you right at about the cost of a bridge because I always have people go, why should I get an implant over a bridge? Well, other than destroying the other 2 teeth to put a bridge on it, costs are pretty much about the same. And, long term, the implant, like I said, is going to last you the rest of your life.
I have to ask you this before you get out, and I know we don't have a lot of time left, but you are the dentist that says, don't be afraid, come in, there's no pain.
Sure, absolutely.
What is the pain that's going to come with this?
The pain associated with this is literally, this is less invasive and less painful than just getting a regular little filling done. The good thing about it is your tissue has all the filling in it. The bone does not. Bone is kind of like wood. So as long as I'm gentle to the soft tissue and you just place the implant in there, the post-op pain, my average person will literally call me the next day and I'll say, we'll call and follow up with them. I took 1 pain pill.
Wow.
And
they're fine.
And they're fine. I've had people get them in the morning, go back to work that afternoon,
Okay.
And I always tell them, take it easy for a day, but usually the person will take one pain pill and it's done.
That's great, because you don't want to get hooked on those bad boys.
No, that's another story.
I'm scared of those. And you're across from Bob Jones on Pleasantburg.
Been there for 21 years.
Forest Acres Shopping
Lake
Center.
Forest.
I don't get them backwards.
That's okay.
Daniel Nickles, Dr. Dan. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
We appreciate it.
In there with the fudge shop. Is fudge shop still there?
Chocolate shop.
The chocolate shop.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is.
He gives him business. Don't you know that?
And he makes them go next door and eat sweets. Right. Well, Michael Stathakis is here. You know Michael. He is Stack's Billy D's restaurant.
Yeah.
But the man can wail on a guitar. He's assembled his friends with a band. We're going to be listening to those guys in just a minute.
And then we're going to take a serious turn and talk about a subject that a union pastor has written a book about, and it is speaking particularly to any parents who have lost a child.